A long time ago, there was a diesel named Thomas, and he was one of the followers of Jesus. There were altogether 12 diesels: Andrew, Bart, James, John, Judas, Thaddeus, Matthew, Peter, Sam, Simon, Philip, James of Alphaeus, and Thomas. Thomas is what you would call a skeptic. That means he never believed anything you tell him. I bet most of you know what that feels like. When Peter Sam told him about the millions of fishes he got, Thomas said, "Yeah, right, you only caught one small fish." And when Peter Sam told him about walking on water, Thomas said, "No way, you can't walk on water, that's impossible." The 12 diesels followed Jesus everywhere. Many of them gave up their favorite things just so they can be with Jesus. Some of them went on very important missions. Some of them helped the poor and sick and the needy. And some of them betrayed Jesus when he needed them the most. But the good news is that Jesus is alive today. Na na na.
Stories from long ago are written in the Bible and are definitely so, and they all help to show Jesus is alive today. Na na na, na na na, na 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 na. Jesus is alive today. Stories from long ago are written in the Bible and are definitely so, and they all help to show Jesus is alive today. Na na na, na na na, na 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 na. Jesus is alive today.
Wow, isn't that exciting? The 10 disciples were filled with joy. Jesus was alive again. They found Thomas and told him the good news. How do you think Thomas acted when he heard this? I bet he didn't believe them. Thomas said, "Except I shall see in his hands the print of the nails, and put my finger into the print of nails, and thrust my hand into his side, I will not believe." A week later, when Thomas finally saw Jesus, Jesus said to him, "Put your finger here. See my hands. Stop doubting and believe." As Thomas's fingers touched Jesus where he was wounded, his hands, his feet, and his side, Thomas broke down and cried. "You are my Lord and my God," Thomas cried. Then Jesus told him, "Because you have seen me, you have believed. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed." It's really neat, but Jesus is actually talking to us when he said this. If you believe in him, without seeing him, he thinks you're very special. That's exactly what faith is, believing in God even though you can't see him.